Hey guys, welcome to Bed With Zhygi. I'll be Zhygi. Yes, I'm my gorgeous kitty. anyways, how you guys been? Tell me all about it. What's been happening in your world? What's new? Let me tell you what I found in the paper these days. First thing first, things that really upset me this week of a while. West Australian, who's the blokes that I get all my stories from, see? All this, all that. When the Rio Olympics were on, there was like all the time, every paper there was at least 2 pages of extra stuff about the Rio Olympics, this and this. The Paralympics is happening right now. Our Paralympic athletes are winning bucket loads of medals. Like, they're raking it in. Nothing. There is a couple stories on page 18, page 14. Nothing. Like, not even a proper medal tally in the paper. Guys, the West Australian, you guys dropped the ball on this. These athletes deserve all the recognition that they're obviously not getting. So I'm very upset, and I hope someone from the West Australian actually gives me a call and says, "Yo, Zhygi, this is what the situation is. We're really sorry, and a big nice apology to all the athletes, because that's not on." You know, and they're doing so many awesome things at the Olympics. You know, the visually impaired athletes finally, they put a couple balls in there so you can hear what kind of medal you got. Also, they got braille in the medal so people can see what medal they got or read what medal they got, and as they can hear it. That is amazing thing. You should report this kind of stuff. You know, there hasn't even been in the paper. Which like, you know, the 1500 meter race at the Paralympics, the top 4 finishers for the 1500 meter race had better time than the gold medalist at the Rio Olympics. Did anyone report that? No. That is disgusting, guys, and is wrong. So I hope you're gonna fix that up very quickly. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Anyways, on to better news. Bruce Springsteen, yes, the boss, is coming back to Perth. He is starting his 2017 world tour, the summer tour, and on January 25th at the Perth Arena, not theatre. Perth Arena, again, he was here 3 years ago. It's him and the E Street Band, which is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Yes, I'm definitely going. Crook, Nook, or whatever, any other way, Zhygi is going. Pav, you know, some of you might know Matt Pavlich from Free Doggers, who resigned this season after a really horrible season, and his wife Laura have welcomed a son, William, on Wednesday, which is pretty cool. So there's hope that we might be getting a second generation of Pavs playing for Free Doggers. You know, we have 2 options, William and Jack, who's 18 months already. You know, so maybe soon we'll be screaming, "Go Pav! Go Pav!" again. So here's hoping. Kim Mickle, if you remember her from the Rio Olympics, she was a javelin lady that had a slight incident with the shoulder and had to have surgery and whatnot. She has been signed for Frio to play next season. Yes, we have an Olympian in our team. That's awesome. Sadly for you blokes, she's playing for the female side, so you don't have that benefit. And we've all seen her throw the toothpick around. Can you imagine what she can do with the ball? It's just going to be awesome. I think it's going to be an amazing. She's a great addition to the team, and congratulations. And, well, let's hope the female, with all the stars that they have in the female side, they're actually going to put something in the trophy cabinet, because all the blokes have kind of left it a little bit dusty. We all agree to that. This week, all about The Bachelor. Everyone's blah blah Bachelor. Who cares? There's just so much more important things happening in the world. I mean, you know, who cares? Okay, no, actually, people do care, and there are people that you get obsessed about it and whatnot. So Richie Strayham, who's a Perth fella, he's born here and he does his thing here, has finally chosen Alex Nation to be his wife or betrothed. So, which is pretty cool. Sadly, some people who didn't like that choice, they were going for the other lady who's from Northam, just up the road. Well, just down there. They didn't like that and went on Twitter, and it was quite disgusting how everyone attacked him. The bloke chose the other girl. I mean, that was the whole premise of the show. Choose the one that gets you going the most, I guess. That's who he had the most connection with, and it's his choice at the end of it. You can go be all negative and send all these negative vibes and keyboard warrior, whatnot, but in the end of it all, it's up to Richie, and he was happy. And I hope him and Alex have an awesome future together. And I hope that when you're in Perth, you give me a call. Well, since you live in Perth, anyways, just give me a call and we set something up and maybe do a bit of a interview. And, you know what I'm saying? Give me a call. Anyways, Nat 5 is being seen this week to be back at the training. Nat 5 is a Brownlow medalist. He also played for Freo. Didn't have the best of seasons. He's back in training and doing his thing. So hopefully he'll be ready for next season. That now that Pav's gone and Pav Junior and Pav Junior won't be ready to play next season. Nat, you're my boy, and we expect trophy cabinet filling results next season. So Nat, you understand what I'm saying? We need to happen. Make it happen. You're my boy. I have faith in you. Anyways, KDC is our sponsor. KDC Legend of the Week goes to a gentleman by the name of Jared Wall, who managed to teach a couple of older ladies a thing or two about being racist and whatnot. Apparently, the story went that he was having lunch with his family at a coffee shop, and these two old ladies were going quite racial and being quite derogative. And instead of going crazy like most of us would and being rude and whatnot, he sent them a pot of tea. I think that is an amazing way to deal with it, and extremely polite. And I really hope he taught those two old ladies how things are done, and they learned a very valuable lesson. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week for next week's show. See ya. Stay awesome.